Good evening. My name is G. Trulia, the president of TST.
And I'm Pierre Respo, the vice president.
I'm Rich Peterson, the secretary.
I'm Eric Kidner, an associate.
So why are we here? We're here for the TST Technician Choice Award for 2014, the recipients of our award. Now, in case you're wondering, how come we're doing it so late in April rather than in January? Well, if you lived on the East Coast, you would know why. We had a terrible winter and a whole bunch of stuff got backed up for us. So we just got to it now in April. So we're going to go through this award, but before we do that, how do we pick this stuff, Pierre?
All right, we have a list, a 5-item set of criteria, and here they are. Number 1, is the tool helpful in completing a task that it was designed and advertised for? Number 2, is the tool easy to use and operate? Number 3, is the tool one that a technician can count on to complete a diagnosis or repair? Number 4, does the tool complete a task that other tools in the category do not offer? And number 5, does the tool or equipment save time and money?
And these are all very important points, you know, because when you're out there in the bays, you need something that really works, right? So we are a 501c3 non-for-profit group. No one pays us, like, we're not media people. We don't run magazines or anything. So when we pick a tool, it's really based on our experience with it working. And we'll talk about these winners right now. Let's start with our first one, called the Phoenix system. And the Phoenix system is a brake bleeder, the V12 bleeder kit. And this thing is very helpful if you're working on clutches, like on a Ford truck or a GM truck or a Dodge Ram, where you need to basically flush it backwards, or perhaps you want to work on your motorcycle, or you have a vehicle that you'd like to flush, you know, a master cylinder, whatever the case may be. This is one very competent kit to help you out. Our next recipient is the Ingersoll RAN 20-volt impact gun. And this is a super powerful gun, especially for an electric gun. I'm very impressed. This is 3/8, not 1/2 inch. And you could take a lug nut off with this thing. It is super impressive. I can only imagine what the 1/2 inch gun could do. So great job, Ingersoll RAN. Our next one is our friends at Launch again. Launch X431 Pad 2 scan tool. This scan tool is very quick. It's based on an Android-based platform, and boy, it flies through wherever you need to be on that particular tool. Very competent, a lot of coverage. It does domestic, Asian, and European. Great job. Congratulations, guys.
And by the way, a very easy to read display. Very nice display.
Yes, and as you're getting old, like Pierre and I and Rich and Eric and the rest of us,
Yeah, we appreciate that more and more.
we need something. And it works just like my Android phone, you know, nice and quick. You can slide stuff across and do it. Our next one here is the wiTech or wiTech micropod from AE Tools, and the support that AE Tools gives you. Now, when you're in a pickle, you're having a problem with your scan tool running or whatever, well, guess what? These guys at AE Tools just get right on your computer with TeamViewer, work your problem right out, and get you back up and running. The Chrysler scan tool is not only good for programming, but it is just amazing on all the PIDs and all the actuations and everything you can do with it. So a great job from the Chrysler software people, this nice little micropod, and of course, the most important thing is support, and that's AE Tools. Congratulations, guys. Our next one here is from Snap-on. Now, Snap-on Atech 3 1/2-inch flex torque wrench. This is an electronic torque wrench, not like the old days, and I have a few other Snap-on torque wrenches, but this one with the flex head and its ability to convert stuff right away digitally, great torque wrench, good job. In fact, I just ordered the 3/4 inch torque wrench for those very, very high torque hubs that you have to do at 300-400 foot-pounds. And our friends from Bartec, the Bartec USA 400 SD TPMS tool. This tool has been around for a little bit, but guess what? This software update is unbelievable. When you run into TPMS problems, this thing walks you right through. Besides their technical support, this is the tool you need in your shop for TPMS. Excellent job. Our next recipient is OTC with the 6575 Hub Grappler. And this thing here is, if you do hub bearings, or you need to take a hub off, my God, this thing saves you a bunch of time. So it is a heavy-duty tool that is very capable if you don't want to use a press. Comes in handy. You can do a lot of stuff on the car, or even if you wanted to take it off. Great job from our friends from OTC. Now the next one, I was super impressed with this tool. How many of you with your 20 and 40 ton press, you have all these little pieces of steel or rigs, everything to try to press something out on an uneven surface? Well, our friends at Mueller, the 43 260 50 universal press support, this thing kicks butt. Any uneven surface, you can take these rods and adjust the rods so you can put an uneven hub surface or anything else there. Great, great job. Very impressive. Nothing like it out there on the market. This is the CanDo Breakout Box. There's other Breakout Boxes out there, but guess what? This Breakout Box has a meter built in, and it has all, of course, the lights that light up. You can use your meter or lab scope on it. It's a tool that all technicians really should have. Great job for CanDo. Dreumex. Well, you know, when we go home, our significant other, whether husband or wife, depending who's the tech, guess what? They don't want to see all those dirty, greasing, disgusting hands, right? So this soap system is automatic, where it actually gives you the right amount of soap that comes out, and the soap is just unbelievable. A small amount, after you wet your hands, really does an amazing job in cleaning it. So that way we can look professional and go home and not annoy our significant others, or pick up our kids and leave some grease stains behind. In my case, grandkids. Kids are all gone at this point. And they don't want to say, hey, Grandpa, you got greasy hands. So at any rate, this is our 2014 recipient list, and we're always looking for other tools. We don't know everything. We like to see if there's other tools out there that we haven't experienced. You know, we did something last year from Redline, which was a very, very simple tool that is just an air bladder. Great job, use it all the time. From TKT, I believe, was a pedal brake pump, so if you work by yourself, these are little innovative tools where these companies got in touch with us. So if you're a tool manufacturer and you have something that's neat and you want real technicians to check them out, let us see them, we'll check them out, and if they're good, you'll make our TST Technician Choice Award for 2015.
And if you're a technician, obviously, if things you like, tell us about them. We'll look at them again, or we'll check them out. The other thing is, these things don't have to be brand new tools. That torque wrench has been around a while. It's a favorite because it's an enduring favorite. It works day in and day out over a long period of time. It's a very handy thing.
Right, that's a very good point, Pierre. It does not have to be a new tool. Sometimes, depending in your shop, you know, you may be using an older piece of equipment. Then all of a sudden you bought this thing that Pierre has had for quite a few years.
Yeah, a long time,
I
yeah.
got one recently.
The angle torque in that particular tool is a fantastic feature.
Yeah, very good.
Time is money.
Yeah.
You make time with your tools you buy to save you time, period.
So, we have anything else to say? If not, we want to thank you for checking out our TST Technician Choice Award for 2014, and congratulations to all our winners. Good night.